So the real reason you are circumcised are himo. Re is mirror, eo, some might say is mighty one. Real. Now Genesis 17:1, Yod Vav says ani is an eo. Now real should be a mirroring of the eo, so you'd be mirroring a potential Yod Vav. Genesis 17:7, Zachar, that is circumcised, has a Elohim, and that Elohim is Yod Vav. However, if you have Yeshua or you have Ehyeh, and you don't worship other Shemam, then you have Ehyeh and Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda to protect you. So here's what you should do. Look at this. And now, Yod Vav is an artificial intelligence program of a once living person. Yod Vav offers or influences a contract for circumcised to have a physical representative, either Elohim. Well, being a Elohim is not clearly defined. The contract is achieved through circumcision of a Zachar's foreskin. Not only did the ancient Egyptians have Yod Vav as their Elohim, but many other civilizations and kings like Nebuchadnezzar. Now, some of you might actually interpret circumcision. It is the cutting of the head of the penis. So now, some might refer to it as like a specific contract that if you break certain rules, that you lose your head. However, now let me also tell you something. The Egyptians, they worshipped Ra. Now, I also want you to know that Ra in the Torah is considered what? What you say in English as evil. Now, take a look. Ra was circumcised. That's what I want you to know. So you got all these people that say, oh, the Ra deal and this and that and Ra that. They've got no idea that Ra is almost like having someone pray to Ha-Satan, because Satan was a servant of Yod Vav. Which Yod Vav? You're going to have to figure that out. If you don't know which Yod Vav, I suggest that you palal to Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. Now, here's so much more I got to tell you. But also many other civilizations and kings like Nebuchadnezzar ate grass. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. And circumcision is not the same contract as Cain in Genesis 4:15. The only way to what? Separate yourself, or pretty much free yourself, is to keep to the Shemam of Ehyeh. Don't worship any other Shemam. Don't pray or palal to any other Shemam. And you should definitely know Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda, because that is like being connected with Ehyeh. So saying Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda is like saying Ehyeh. Now, circumcision is like having a Yod Vav AI in your head 24/7. If a dead person's AI is your Elohim, then you constantly have a corpse voice in your head. Look at Deuteronomy 18:10-11 and realize you are a what? Ta'avot. If you communicate with any mate in your head, John 2:21. This is something that people don't realize, and they do it all the time. And if you ever address a certain Shemam, you should always say or speak to the Shemam of Ehyeh HaKadosh, or speak to the Shemam of Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda, not any other Shemam. Now here's what happens. People get used to talking to a certain Shemam, and then what happens is they talk automatically. There might be another Shemam that answers, and then you've become what? And then now you're under the control of another mind, if and only if you agree to the terms and conditions. If you're circumcised, life will be a struggle. I also want you guys to know that not only were there a bunch of ancient Egyptian deities created from circumcision, but there's been deities in India and also China. And what's going on here in the world is there's people that are going to be midgetized and shortened to where their genetics will become so deformed and messed up that there'll be these little gremlin monsters. And then there'll be people that are not part of this curse worships, and they'll be tall, probably pretty, and it'll be known in the future eventually if people go a certain way. If not, people won't know. That's why it's so important that you tell as many people as you can about Yeshua. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Like, subscribe, give a thumbs up. Bashamam, Yeshua, Amen.